everyone, a very warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm going to be doing a weekly card reading for Pisces, and this is for the 9th through to the 15th of November. So let's get into the reading. As you know, Pisces, it is general in nature. It's not going to resonate with everyone's circumstances, but I do believe if you've been drawn to the reading, there is a message here from the divine that's going to help you for the week coming up. So let's get into it and see how things are unfolding for Pisces. So Pisces, thanks for joining me for your card reading, the 9th through to the 15th of November. Let's see what's coming up for you, what Spirit has in store to the guidance for you around the events and the energies at this time. So many things changing at the moment. It really is a little bit of a roller coaster ride, but what I am seeing across the board is that things are starting to change and there's a momentum gathering as people are starting to make choices and decisions. So Spirit, what have we got for Pisces in the week coming? So Pisces, what I'm seeing is that you're starting to slowly gather a little bit of courage to start taking some action steps in your week. Some big transformational things have been happening for you, and there has been sort of what has felt like a momentary pause. But there's not really. It's a little bit like still waters run deep. There is change happening and progress being made, even if it doesn't feel like it on the surface. The Page of Wands is your energy in that you are recognizing it's time to start taking baby steps to move forward towards what it is that you know is going to create a new sense of freedom and is starting to take you towards your goals and the next stage in your life, whatever that is for you. It is a work in progress. I'm not seeing so far speed. It's more about the process. So this is the Page of Wands, and it's sort of having a little bit of courage to step out and to start to feel your way. We're still in that mode of connecting emotions with actions. What you feel in your heart, how does that translate into next steps? So you are feeling your way. For the first time, you are, for the first time in a long time, you are learning to feel your way and use that as your guide in order to take steps rather than mentally logic your way in order to take steps. So it's sort of like, and that's why it's a page energy, because the page is a new and less skilled energy than if it was a king or a queen. And that's okay. That's where you are at as you are transitioning into this new season. Now the Nine of Swords lets us know that you are still coming to that end of something that's been quite difficult for you. It still feels uncomfortable. And the energy around this is that you're still trying to get things sorted and work through it. Work through the process of what it is that you need to know, how you're thinking about things. So this is still a process for you. So in acknowledging the process, Pisces, we can see that you are definitely now starting to see how things are shifting. So this is where you have been. And as I said, it's a work in progress. But now we're starting to see things to take up a little bit more pace. The Nine of Pentacles lets us know that now you are starting to get into the energy of, I can see light at the end of the tunnel and things are starting to shift. So the Nine of Pentacles, you are clear about what it is that you're wanting. And this is great. And so you're starting to now articulate the steps understand what it is that's going to make up the ingredients of what you want in your life. And this has taken you a lot of effort. So the Page of Wands is like small steps, and the Nine of Swords is like really going deep in terms of reevaluating your thoughts and really going through the dark night of the soul. We're not at the 10 swords here, but it's a stressful time to be in this energy. But it has been part of that necessary process. Now we are starting to see the fruits of those efforts, of you having gone through the storm. You are now starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. 9 of Pentacles is that light at the end of the tunnel. You've been very courageous in facing your fears, which is the symbolism of the tiger. You are starting to see, articulate, visualize the things that you want in your life that are important for you. The ingredients of your life is the way it's coming to me. It's a bit like the ingredients of a cake. Pardon my metaphors. But this is helping you to see the tangibility of what it is that you know that is going to be important for you. And as you're able to visualize what it is that you need for the ingredients for your cake, things start to flow. And the pace starts to improve, and you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel, and looking good. The Magician card is your energy, where you're starting to realize you know this already, but you're now putting into practice your ability to manifest things. Spirit is letting you know you can do this. You can do this. You've got what you need to create your life. In many ways, Pisces, you actually mentally know this, but connecting the mental with the emotional and then the physical, which is the doing, has been what the challenge has been for you. You've been very good at the mental, but understanding how to shift from the emotional to the physical has been the challenge. The Magician card lets us know that Spirit says, you've got this. You've got this, keep going. The 7 of Wands lets us know you are now serious about taking action. Now, the 7 of Wands is you starting to feel fired up, like, okay, I'm ready now. I'm getting out of this funk. I really need to do this for myself. And it's almost like a youthful energy of stand back, I've got this. There is a little bit of defensiveness. There's a little bit of having to brave the world and knowing that in order to commit to your pathway going forward, Pisces, you know that you've got a lot of other energies to contend with. Now, you're assuming at the moment that this is a battle and that you have to defend yourself. Now, I don't know if that's the case, but that's how you're seeing your situation at this point in time. So let's keep going and see what Spirit has for advice for you as this plays out. Thank you, Spirit. What guidance do you have for Pisces? You're making progress, Pisces, and that's a really good thing. What is the best way forward for Pisces? Thank you. Okay. Oh, Pisces. Okay. Well, you've got this. All right. So, Spirit is saying the best way forward is you don't need to perceive it as a battle, even if perhaps on the surface it may feel like you have to defend your position. Spirit is saying the best way forward is to collaborate. Be with those who are like-minded, share your energy, share your perspective. Leverage this as support for your journey going forward. This is the energy of the 3 of Pentacles, is a collaboration. These two people are doing their own thing, but together they're collaborating. So come at your situation from a collaborative point of view and focus on how you can leverage this support, this help, and don't be bashful about asking for help. Instead of feeling like you're battling the world, you against the world, and may feel like that, Spirit is saying, no. Switch your perspective and go and leverage the support of people who you know are going to collaborate, support and assist. They're like-minded. It's not something you actually have to force. It's there. It's there already because these people vibe with you. So again, we're noting that there's an element of you're feeling or anticipating conflict. Now, whether it ends up in conflict in conversation with some people or not, it's coming under the Nine of Swords, which is worry, stress and anxiety. And of course, if we're in that energy, we're more likely to attract the conflict around us. Whether or not it's your energy or whether it's external, just know that you don't need to choose to be in this energy. Our reality is what we are creating based on our own energy. If you want to be in an energy that's peaceful and collaborative, focus on that, and you will avoid a lot of this hoo-ha, whether it's in your mind or whether it's the conflict with others. You can reduce the intensity of that by adjusting your own energy. We then have a switch in your attention. So this is you problem solving how to move out of your situation by powering up, believing in your journey, articulating and visualizing what it is that you need, the ingredients in your cake, knowing that you've got the tools in your toolbox, getting ready for the battle, which Spirit is saying, let's adjust that to a collaborative space, okay? You're anticipating that you're having to fight. And Spirit is saying, let's tone that down, focus on the collaborative energy. And now we switch to something else. We're switching to how you are emotionally feeling and what you're focusing on at the moment. So the Four of Cups lets us know that you're spending some time in reflection, things that are matters of the heart, what you feel most passionate about. So we have 3 empty cups here, which potentially are other areas of your life that help you to feel fulfilled. But in this week, there's one area in particular that you are focused on, and you're really pouring a lot of your attention and your energy into this cup, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to experience love, imagine love, receive love, give, whatever it is. It's a space of you being in a place of gratitude, calm. There's a little bit of longing. It's a more gentle energy, a more healing energy. The Page of Cups again is very, very similar. But the page we know is all about being the messenger. So this feels to me, given this is your energy, that you then move into the Page of Cups energy of wanting to express that. So the Page of Cups is wanting to express what is in your heart and how you are feeling. Now sometimes that's an apology, sometimes it's heart-to-heart conversations. Look, it could be just, no, I'm not going to say it's just yourself, because the page is expressing that to someone else. It's being the messenger. Excuse me, folks, I just want to close my door. It's a bit noisy. And then this is helping you to, by having the courage to do that, and it does take a bit of courage, but kind of already there, you've had an opportunity to feel, probably for the first time for a long time, and the space no longer feels threatening to you like it used to. It feels safe for you to acknowledge how you feel. And as a result of that, as a result of you stepping forward, you are now getting very clear about what it is that you want. So the Queen of Swords energy is clarity. It's clarity with compassion, with purpose, with information that comes to you either as a download from Spirit or an awareness for yourself. And this is helping you to transform. It's helping you to be connected to your heart so that you can then have an understanding of others. It's a representation of how you are growing in love and wisdom, but you are now delivering this as a message. So The Swords energy is about communication. So we go from the Page of Cups, this is how I feel, and wanting to deliver apology, communication, heart-to-heart conversation, whatever that is, to now being quite clear about the message that you want to give and the information that you want to convey. It's a much stronger, more powerful, empowered energy. So, Spirit, let's see what else does Pisces need to know. This is very an interesting time for you, Pisces. And it's interesting that once you gather your strength and your commitment to self with these cards here, even though you may be anticipating that you need to put on your defenses, I think you're realizing that you don't need to worry so much about that energy, that Spirit is saying, you know what, shift your energy to the collaboration, so that you're not anticipating conflict, but rather anticipating a place of love, acceptance and healing. And this gives you a moment of, oh wow, sort of, you know, for all of this time perhaps you were anticipating this to the person that you want to express your thoughts and feelings, and that shifts the energy completely to more of a calm, receptive energy that now gives you clarity on a completely different energy, different level. So the energy of the Seven of Wands, which is what you start out with, a feeling like needing to go to battle, shifts to the Queen of Swords, and you can see the butterflies. The Queen of Swords is compassionate, but she's got incredible clarity, and so now the energy is completely different. It's more about growth and understanding and communicating clearly. It's an awareness that you didn't have before. You just had defensiveness before. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Pisces as this kind of takes a beautiful turn and evolves? Thank you, Spirit. Right. These things just always flow, I tell you. It's a journey, that's all I can say. All right. So, as a result of this energy, Pisces, the Tower steps in, which means things change completely. As a result of this shift, you are having a moment of clarity which changes everything. The Tower is a dismantling of what was, which could have been your physical environment, physical situation, or the way you were seeing things. This changes everything, and this is the result. Everything's shifted. So now we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the epitome of love and compassion, unconditional love and compassion. Someone who has wisdom, who is self-aware. And I feel that this energy is what is now available to you post the Tower moment. The energy is completely shifted. No longer is there antagonism and conflict. The Queen of Cups is a loving energy. The energy is one of being completely in tune with one's feelings and emotions, but also with one's intuition. It's not a youthful energy, it's a mature energy. It is a safe energy where you can be completely yourself. I'm getting the sense from the cards that this may not be your energy, but a person in your environment. What follows the Tower and the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is that person who's there as everything shifts for you. This is major. The Tower card is significant here because everything changes, and this Queen of Cups shows up, which is really what you need after having a Tower moment. And then we have the Justice card. And the Justice card is energy and balance is restored. Now things are flowing. So you'll note that we have, it's sort of like an angelic figure. We've got the scales here. This is balance being restored. We've got the flow of the stream here. So things are now flowing and there is clarity. There's clarity now, and the Justice card is about what is meant to be and divinely designed is happening. What was always meant to be is now happening and taking place. Justice is being restored. Balance is being restored back to the divine plan. So as you can understand, such a big shift that's happening here. It's significant enough to take you in a little bit of, I was going to say overwhelm, but whoa, just got to pause a moment. Can everybody just stop? Can the world stop spinning for just a moment? Is how I want to say it. And we have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So things are, it's like everything needs to be rejuggled now, resorted. And for a moment in time you go, whoa, what's going on? and feeling like there's a lot of new things for you to consider. So your mind does a little bit of a spin out. You're not trapped, it's just you responding to the change and having to do a little bit of a catch up. It may just momentarily feel a little bit confusing and sort of like, you know, time out please. And then you just, as soon as you get into that, it passes, you breathe. Don't forget to breathe, Pisces. And Eight of Pentacles is right. Okay, it's all right, got my feet back on the ground again. Now I need to get to work. And this is you going into action mode and realizing that with this shift, you now need to put your attention into other areas to get things happening, to manifest things in your life, which you know you need to do because we've got the Magician card. Okay, this is not over. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Pisces? Goodness, it's a little complex, but we'll keep going. So what else does Pisces need to know? This is fairly significant shifts and changes, and so it may, you know, roll over into the following week. You know, time is fluid here, Pisces. Let's not restrict ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Fire. Right. We've got an exciting new opportunity here, and an opportunity to advance your career, your business, your whatever it is. It's a new beginning. It's a passionate beginning. The Ace of Fire is a passionate energy. It's being energy. It's being inspired. It's an ace is an opportunity of something new. It's a start, a fresh start. So this is the Ace of Fire. Well, that's great, isn't it? After the Tower card, which often dismantles something in our life, gets rid of and removes something and changes something completely, good to know that there's now a new opportunity for you. So things are shifting and changing in your world. And it's going to mean different things for different Pisces, right? But it's almost like a door has been opened for you. An opportunity has been opened. And usually these kinds of opportunities come along when you've just made a commitment to yourself. When we make a serious commitment to change and to our life, that's when the universe goes, right, Pisces is ready. Let's provide this new opportunity. So it says here on the bottom of this card, change your life now. Oh, jeepers. Right? It's like action stations now, Pisces. No time to be in bewilderment for more than half a day. Oh dear. I'm joking with you. Four of Earth. Now is the time to make good business decisions. Now let's think of four as the stability of a table, okay? When it comes to our pentacles, it is so important not to spend too much, not to hold on too much. It really is like, where is the middle ground? Let's be sensible about this. If you've got decisions to make around finances, new steps, new opportunities, now is the time to make good business decisions. So how do you do that? Well, you don't rock the boat and swing too far to the left or to the right, okay? You make sure you're building a strong foundation. Four of Earth, four table legs. Think of the strength and the foundation that you need. So let's take a common sense approach. Dot your I's and cross your T's, okay? For anything that's coming up where you need to consider your expenses. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Pisces? Yeah. So all of this has been pretty big. It's weighed heavily on you. This whole change and transformation has truly weighed heavily on you. So there are going to be moments where you're feeling you're feeling the pain of the change, the discomfort of the change, and you're going through a period of healing. It's a time for you, Pisces, to forgive yourself, forgive others, to have a heart of compassion. And this is the Three of Air card, okay? So it's you thinking about what has happened, and don't be too hard on yourself, Pisces. You know, we can worry and have regrets. Air is talking about our thoughts. We can have regrets and feel sad about our choices or how things have played out the way we may have communicated. But what you're recognizing is, okay, this has happened, you're moving on, it's a time for healing, and you've got beautiful healing energy around you. You are tapping into your heart, okay? And following the Tower moment, you have the Queen of Cups, which is a very healing energy, a supportive person in your life. The Justice card is letting you know that don't worry, everything is getting sorted, balance is being restored, things will flow again for you. So get out of your worries, get out of your mental thoughts, okay? And start focusing on what you need to do. The Eight of Pentacles is get cracking and start doing, all right? As the Ace of Fire is letting us know, a new opportunity is going to come the moment you commit to yourself and you start doing. Let's create strong foundations, which is the Four of Earth energy, and be compassionate with yourself. Don't go down that mental space of having regrets and staying in that lower energy. All right, thank you, Spirit. What other advice do you have for Pisces at this time? Thank you, Spirit. King of Earth, which is good. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, this is great. I just saw something. King of Earth, someone, professional mentor, sees you, notices you, and offers you something. This is a successful time. You hit jackpot. Oh, you hit jackpot, Pisces. So here in the Ace of Fire, we have an exciting new opportunity. In the King of Earth, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. This is looking very positive, Pisces. So whatever the opportunity is coming up for you, this represents a bit of a gold mine for you. Not a bit, a lot. Brilliant, brilliant, Pisces. Confidently accept opportunities you're being offered is the message on the card. I love that. All right, so you've got your space, you've got yourself into a good space now. So you can see how this is playing out for you. You've got to go through the process. You can't go from here to here, okay? You've got to go through the process to get yourself here. That's really important. You know, as human beings, we like to skip the steps. That's not going to happen. Just saying. All right. Oh, Pisces, we've got the Lovers card that's just popped out here. As things start to improve and the boxes are starting to get ticked, it would seem that your energy is shifting, and Archangel Raphael is here to support you. So this speaks about relationships, weighing up decisions from a wise and higher perspective point of view. It's also signaling balance and health in your life in a way that perhaps has not been there for a long time. The Lovers card is about connecting with spirit, connecting with your soul purpose, as well as connecting with a special person in your life. But it's the energy around this that's the most important. It's coming into your life because you are doing all of the necessary things to get yourself in that high vibrational state where there's balance, which we saw with the Justice card, balance in your life, in your energy, your intentions, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. You're having the awarenesses, having the growth, making good decisions. This is raising your vibration so that you're listening to spirit, listening to your intuition. You're listening, you're making choices from your heart now. And this is helping you to see life through healthier eyes, not this defensive energy, but an energy of love, which is inclusive. It's compassionate, it's forgiving, it's expanding energy, where you are now loving yourself, which enables you to love on a whole new level in your life. I think you're going to be surprised, even for yourself, how this is playing out. Pisces, what is the best way to move forward now? I feel like there's so much more to be said. We're going to pull a card from the Magdalene Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else does Pisces need to know? There's quite significant major shifts, but let's just say it's a week's reading. Thank you. Oh, co-creation. Yeah. So important for you to recognize that success in your life and the transformation that you're going through really does depend upon you connecting with your higher self, connecting with the divine. It's only from that space can you truly understand love and wisdom, and therefore success in your life. This is not a mental thing. Okay, so I'm just going to read from the book here. A new opportunity will present itself over the coming week, which at first may seem beyond your financial means or expertise. Yet this opportunity would not present itself if you were not capable of handling it. It will work for you provided you are flexible in the methods you adopt. More importantly, keep in mind that anything of lasting value is always a co-creation between you and God. Seek intuitive guidance from your higher mind and from God. See yourself in a spiritual partnership with the divine creator and ask to be shown the ways and means of accomplishing your mission. When making a decision, sit quietly and ask your higher self and God to help you make the most appropriate one. Remember also that perseverance and commitment are major factors in any success. Now's not the time to give up, Pisces. You've got to trust here. Acknowledge your fears and perceived shortcomings and then go for it. You will not fail provided you always remember that all you do is a co-creation with Spirit. When you're tapping into your heart, you cannot go wrong. Okay? So this card is summarizing 2 cards that have come up in terms of a new opportunity being presented to you and the advice that you should accept this opportunity, whatever that opportunity is. It's going to bring you success in your life and fulfillment in your life. Now, this could be in any aspect or any area of your life. It's an opportunity. Don't be too prescriptive around what you think that could be, but just know when the opportunity presents, Spirit is saying, accept it. All right, and this is summarizing it, that this opportunity is coming. So I love it. We've got 3 cards here. So even if it feels challenging for you, Pisces, Spirit is saying, don't worry. You would not have been given this opportunity unless you can handle it. So please, even if it's unfamiliar to you, trust your guidance, your intuition and the guidance from Spirit, your higher self, what you just feel and know in your heart, rather than your head. It's not about sitting down and problem solving and logicking this out. If you haven't got this message by now, please do. Okay, when you're making a decision, okay, sit quietly. We don't want to have any of this energy of fearing. You've got to sort of sit quietly and calm your mind so that you can connect. And remember, it's all about commitment, persevering in order to have the things that you want in life. Coming from a place of confidence, not fear. It says acknowledge your fears. We all have fears, okay? Just name it. Just go, okay, this is what I'm afraid of. Okay, so put it out there on the table. And then get on with it. Get on with the work that you need to do. Okay, just go for it. Spirit is saying just go for it. You can't fail, right? When you're working with Spirit and you're coming from a heart place. Beautiful. Okay, let's finish the reading for you, Pisces, with a card from the Spirit Messages deck. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have as a final card for Pisces in this reading? Oh, too many. Although I did see a card there that felt like it was meant to be yours. Let's just have a go again. The card was just asked for it, but let's just see. Come on. Thank you, Spirit. Just one card for Pisces. There we go. Oh, we've got the Ancestral Wisdom card. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from past experiences, from their past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Have you been thinking about family members who have passed recently, Pisces? Because I'm feeling like that you have attracted this energy, and this is something that has come because there's a reason for this card to come out. I wasn't expecting this at all, but maybe this is meaningful to you. This card has popped out to remind you that you're not alone. Yeah. You may feel that you're not receiving help or assistance from those around you, and you may recall some of the daily readings this past week of feeling alone and isolated, and that you're going through everything on your own. But Spirit and your family who've passed, your ancestors who've passed, are letting you know that you are not alone, Pisces, for sure, okay? Draw strength from their help, from your ancestors' help, okay? We're constantly evolving and growing as well. So the people that you've known who were here in the physical realm and passed over, they've grown. They've learned and evolved as well, and they're encouraging you to learn from their past mistakes as well as your own. You know, you don't have to make the same mistakes that they made in their lifetime. So use their learnings, their lessons to help you to fast track your life so you don't have to go through the same experiences that they had to go through. That feels quite important, that message. You've inherited many of your ancestors' gifts, talents and abilities, as well as some of their faults, habits and behaviours and their addictions. Okay? Take as many of the positive aspects from them as possible and move forward as you listen to your soul. Over time, the negative aspects that you've inherited can be eliminated once you acknowledge that you have free will and can make your own choices, Pisces, in this lifetime. Honour these ancestors as they honour you, okay? Move forward with their love and blessing. That feels like it was meant to come out now. I can see that now, because if some of the things that have felt so challenging for you, Pisces, it may have been quite an influence from your ancestors, and that you've been playing out destructive habits and behaviours of your ancestors. And they're saying, you know what, you don't need to do that. They are resolving those soul lessons already now in the spirit world. You do not have to take on board those lessons, and certainly you can learn from them. Have a conversation with them, tap into their energy as if they are standing next to you now, and speak from the heart and understand what they've learned so that you can fast track your own spiritual growth, Pisces. What a beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it at that. Love and light to you. Pisces, that was quite a significant reading, if I can say so. There is definitely a journey happening here. There's no fast tracking, but there is definitely a sequential process unfolding for you, and it's going in a very positive direction. Rewatching the video is going to help you understand the process and how it's unfolding. And so I would recommend you do that. Big shifts and changes are happening for you in your life, but you've got this, and Spirit is encouraging you. You have support. Please do not feel that you're on your own. There are people showing up in your life to assist you. You've got your ancestors from the spirit world assisting you, and as you tap into the divine and co-create with the divine, you know, you can do this. You can so do this. So the past may have been challenging for you, but you are starting afresh. You are having an opportunity to transform and have big learnings at this point in time in your life. So Pisces, if this reading has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that and let people know about the channel Living with Spice. Let's get the message out there from the divine to help as many people as we can. Take care, Pisces, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.